candid conversations from my heart. Um, I will be touching on different topics from time to time. I first started a series with depression, and now I will continue on just basic um, general issues. Today, because we are in this COVID era, we tend to be like so disassociated, physical distancing. And so many times in that process, which we have to bear in mind that it's contagious, it's a contagious virus, COVID-19. We find ourselves being so distant from others that we are actually distancing ourselves even from the emotions, because so many people are going through silent anxiety and depression. Many who are not talking, many who don't have anybody to talk to. And the simple hug or touch that could even appease and comfort them is no longer there. It seems as though it's no longer valid, because you are told to go within your household and stay there, quarantine yourself. Sometimes you live in a household that have people that you don't even get along with. You're just waiting for them to go to work, to go wherever they have to go, so that you can be free with yourself, free with the emotions that you feel, free with whatever discomfort that you're feeling mentally. And I am so concerned for those who wish not to have anyone around them. Maybe those who torment them. We have no idea what happens within households. Some people do not talk, some people just cover it up, some people just want to, protect family, that kind of family value, and you feel like if you talk, you're going to put your family disrepute. Then we have a lot of people who are at home and they're just screaming silently. I am swearing to you, when COVID-19 lockdown is over, which I don't think will be totally over, because from time to time, you're going to get some people who's going to be, COVID-19 positive. And there are going to be times when, if it gets out of hand, you have to put them back on lockdown. And what happens there? What happens to those who find solace on the outside, away from home? What happens to them? You see the predicament that some people are in, especially those who have, as we might say, mental problems even, but people who just are loners and introverts and don't like people cramped in their space and have to be there inside because we don't have a choice. I worry about those, and whatever distraction you find, and you're among those within that circle that frustrates you. You know how horrible it is for those people. I pity them. Probably are stuck in situations, they're stuck in relationships where they can't move, can't get away from it. I chose to do all of those things and just start my life all over. I went through terrible depression silently that nobody knew of. It never get to the point of suicide recently, because I could have found distractions. I could have found things that would have, distract my mind. And I'm really a multi-gifted and talented person. There's nothing that probably I always tell myself I could even build a house if I had to. I would know what to do, because I'm a very curious person. And during the years, I've always been wanting to learn something. Whether it's my brother doing something, and he's like, they are all talented. My brothers are very talented, so I watched them. And I remember when he was building that house here, I was like all around going behind him to see how whatever he's doing, every part of building that he was doing, whether he's doing cupboards, whatever. I just wanted to know. And I've always been like that. I mean, I can distract myself if I want to. I'm not saying that even distracting yourself doesn't mean that depression doesn't still come around and thoughts come in your head. It still does. But I had to learn how to balance myself. If I didn't, I'll be in that dark hole that depression takes you to. I had to learn how to conquer it. I wish you well. I wish you learn how to. It's not an easy road, but I had to see if you can bypass it and find your way to the light. I always say find your way to the light, because that is what it is. Depression is darkness. Happiness is light. I always and always will believe that. I had to find the strength to start all over. I had to believe and tell myself that I'm beautiful. There are days I just go into my own world and I don't care anything. I don't care if you knock on the door. I don't care if you call me. I'm not answering. There are times I go into that arena and only me, only me usually pull myself out of it. Still, I must say that I have a couple friends, genuine friends. Mostly two I could actually pinpoint, a male and a female, that checks up on me. And I'm grateful. I hope you learn how to love yourself again. I really do. Because I am beginning to do the same. I'm beginning to love me. Regardless of what I've been through, I believe I'm worthy. And I believe I'm worthy to be here. Just like you should think and believe that you're worthy to be here.